it's Perez, joined by Kathy Griffin, and there's so much I want to talk about, but I need to start with Cher. Shall we?
Absolutely.
You're like best friends for real now. It's not like pretend. You know, in Hollywood, there's all these like fake friendships.
There's celebrity friends that you kind of run into at an event and say hi to, and then there's someone whose phone number you have.
And
that's
who you
how I
spend
judge
time with.
Yeah.
Like you go over to her house.
Look, it's crazy and magical, and truly, we're genuine buds, but of course I can't believe it either. And I will say that to her, and she'll go, "Bitch, you gotta relax. I'm just fucking Cher." And I really love her because, as you know, a celebrity that can make fun of themselves is very unique and rare. So I can actually make fun of her to her face.
What do you do when you and Cher just hang out? Do you like to stay in? Does she go out?
No, she does not go out. And so what's funny is I actually went to the premiere of The Zookeeper with her because she was one of the voices. And it didn't occur to me until we were in the middle of a Cher mob scene that I've never really been out in public with her. So usually I go to her house, which I lovingly call Cher Island.
In Malibu.
Bought the whole block.
Everybody knows where Cher lives.
Yes, like
you go
Santa
down
Claus
and turn
and
right.
Pole. Yeah. And so usually we met once through Rosie O'Donnell, and then Cher called me, and of course it sounded like a Cher impersonator, and not a great one, but a pretty good one. And then we just kick it in her house, and we, not unlike this,
Do you
we
drink
sit on the
booze?
couch. She doesn't drink at all.
Really?
And I don't drink either. So for me, it's like a diet soda, and for her, it's water. Although I'm proud of myself when I can corrupt her in any way. So I did give her her first Charleston Chew.
Which is what? What is that?
Just like an old-fashioned candy bar, and she orders from Nobu.
Okay.
And then her assistant brings us food from Nobu, and she has healthy stuff. And then I was over there one night. I just had a sweet tooth, and I was making fun of her for not having anything. And I had a Charleston Chew in my purse, and she was like, "What the fuck is a Charleston Chew, bitch?" And then we broke it in half, and she ate it, and I was like, "You're eating a Charleston Chew, own it."
Now you're wearing an the BSB t-shirt.
I'm proudly flying my NKOTBSB shirt because I'm a fan. I won't apologize. So if you think I've come here to apologize for loving the kids Backstreet, you're going to be sorely mistaken. I went to the show in LA. I've actually known them for a long time.
Kevin came and reunited with the Backstreet Boys.
Came out in the middle of I Want It That Way. I need a second. I need a minute.
I feel like Tiffany and Debbie Gibson should join them as well, even though why not? Because Tiffany dated Jonathan Knight.
How did I not date Jonathan Knight? Or you, frankly? How did everyone on this couch not date him?
I don't.
He's hot.
And also the wall.
The wall? What wall?
Things that you were posting on the wall on Facebook.
Oh, is that what you call it, the wall?
Yeah. This is your main job responsibility.
Oh, well, I don't think I said anything objectionable.
So you're still on the road all the time.
Yes, I love it. In fact, I'm ramping up for my next Bravo special, which I'm going to tape August 27th in Costa Mesa. And
I should come to that.
Please come.
That's
Absolutely.
like a Wednesday or something?
No, Saturday.
It's a Saturday.
2 shows on a Saturday. So I'll be in Stockton the night before, Costa Mesa double, and then Spokane the next night. So I love the road. I love.
You don't get tired because you're always on the road.
I love it too much. I love it. I make a whole thing. Every city I go to, I have my restaurant that I like. Now I'm getting more friends around the country, so I'll maybe, hook up with or meet somebody, say hi to somebody.
Sure.
Whatever.
Hey.
and I enjoy it very, very much. But I also love the TV stuff. So I'm on Drop Dead Diva with your pal Margaret Cho.
When does that
my
come
old
out?
pal. August 14th.
That's like any day now.
Any day now, yeah.
Were you on before?
No, I've never been on.
Okay.
But when I heard, they had Paula Abdul, which makes my
ears. Are you on the episode? Wait, which episode are you? What's your episode about?
I play the villainous sister of the villain, but that show has a real cult following. I mean, my twat blew up on Twitter when
Clay
people heard
Aiken's
about it.
on too.
I miss Clay.
Ah.
I watched his episode.
What's up with Clay these days?
I don't think Clay is a fan of Kathy Griffin.
No.
And sometimes I'll talk about myself in the third person like Bobby Brown.
Clay doesn't have a sense of humor.
I don't think Clay enjoys my humor, but you know what? I enjoy him. And I don't know if you feel this way, but I like a lot of celebrities that don't like me.
You've said things about people here that are A, untrue, and B, not so funny. So do you ever feel weird, like then coming here, say, and sitting here and you kind of, promoting things?
Actually, this moment is what I live for, so bring it.
debate in my head whether feeding your curious fire there.
No, this is how I write my act.
It's cool. We're cool.
I'm cool if you're cool. I think it's all for a joke.
So cool.
It's all cool.
Is there any preview we can get from the new Bravo special?
Well,
anything you're dying to talk about?
We got to talk about Marcus Bachman.
Marcus Bachman,
yes.
Michelle's husband.
Michelle Bachman's husband with his reparative therapy clinic. Which, are you going to go to that? Because they can turn you ungay in like a week. How do you think that would go?
What I find really interesting is she gave an interview recently where she said her husband is off limits.
Oh, not to me. I did not get that memo. And she's just the gift that keeps on giving. I mean, just when you thought the Palins were a little boring, which they're not, here come the Bachmans. And the husband is such a treat because as a comedian, I was doing my Michelle material. In my last special, Girl Down, I actually had a run-in with her, which is my favorite kind of story in my act, to make something like personal to me or, something nobody else could do.
What was the run-in?
I ran into her on an escalator at the radio and television correspondence dinner.
And did she come up to you, or you?
Yes.
She did.
No, it was crazy. She came up to me and she literally said with a big smile, "Oh my goodness, what are you doing here?" And I think she recognized me, but I'm not kidding. When I make a joke that people think I'm Kathy Lee Gifford, I think that dumb bitch was one of them. Like, I don't think she knew my gig. I don't think she knew what I was about. And then I had to ask her the question because I was in Washington and I was hosting a rally at Freedom Plaza in D.C. to help repeal Don't Ask, Don't Tell.
Right.
And of course, I've been to Iraq and Afghanistan and performed for the troops, etc. So I'm very kind of immersed in that world, as well as the gay world, as you know. And so I said to her, I couldn't resist. I said, Congresswoman Bachman, I'm hosting a rally in Freedom Plaza Friday to help repeal Don't Ask, Don't Tell. Can I count on your support? And someone from her staff was flip-camming the whole thing. Her own staff.
Fabulous.
Go time. Like, if you've got the flip cam on me and you haven't asked permission or anything, it's freaking go time, honey. And
what did she say?
She said, "Oh, I don't think so." And then I said, "Were you born a bigot or did you grow into it?"
Oh,
honey.
Oh my gosh.
And I wouldn't have done it except that her people just were flip camming me the whole time, and I thought, somebody's got to get a record of this.
I know.
And her answer was, imagine if someone asked you if you were a bigot.
Her answer
was,
ballsy.
"That's a good question. I'm going to have to get back to you."
Amazing.
Right. That was a moment. So, I live for those moments, and of course, boom, that was in the special.
So can you feel the love?